Thank you. I want to thank all of you for the opportunity to share my project, a display that can be felt. Screens are great. We see them every day. Speakers are great. We can hear them every day. But there's nothing like that for touch. There's no universally used tactile communicator. Sure, your phone might buzz and prompt you to check it. And you might even be able to discern a text versus an email based on the type of vibration that your phone provides. But this is far below the ceiling for tactile displays. Near that ceiling, you have something like a braille display. People who are blind can use these to read entire books almost as quickly as sighted people. They're even interactive, so they can be used to browse the internet. While of course they're not for everyone, they show the rich potential that touch has as a source of information for humans, as a unused bandwidth that can be leveraged. And I wanted to build something to leverage that bandwidth. So my project is a headband with 16 tactile pixels that can show you things without screens and tell you things without speakers. I'm using it right now to keep track of how much time I have left in this talk. Let me tell you about one of my favorite apps for it. It's nice to have a calming activity before bed, but all too often that activity involves a screen. I found myself doom scrolling social media and getting caught up in distracting errands. So I built a game that you can play entirely by feel. Let me show you how it works. So this is Connor, and he's navigating a virtual world just by looking for a haptic cue. In other words, he feels a gentle tapping around his head, guiding him to the target. So he'll find this first target quite easily, and he gets a little haptic reward, something that tells him that he succeeded in accomplishing the task. But this next target is going to give him a little more trouble. So he's going to run into the obstacle, and he can immediately tell that there's something in his way because the texture that the headband is displaying changes. So he's going to kind of take the scenic route, realizing that he has to dodge the obstacle. But spoiler alert, he's going to make it to the end, and I'm going to let that play out.
Nice. I'd love to see what I just did there.
Nicely done. I've gotten some great feedback on this screenless gaming demo. People say it's engaging, wonderful, very new, but I can see a world of much broader applications. A whole range of haptic apps, or HAPs, that could run on this as a hardware platform. So just like you navigate a virtual world, with a little fine-tuning, this could be used to navigate the real world. This could be used for navigation, maybe with a Google Maps integration that tells you your next turn, tells you how far away that turn is. There's also a wide range of apps that could be useful for assistive technology for people with low vision, or just if you need to find something in the dark. This could also be used to make virtual reality and conventional games more immersive. And finally, the positive feedback that I've gotten the most on this device is that if you take everything away that makes it smart, you're left with actually a pretty good head massager. People like the feeling, and they say it soothes them and even helps them focus. The Halo is built on the idea that touch can be as versatile as audio or video. Touch is a sensation. You've felt it before, but you haven't felt it like this. If you'd like to feel in a new way, I invite you to come try the demo. Thank you so much for having me.